filming 3D in a different style than most people are usually used to. Usually when you see a 3D movie, it's a lot of stuff coming out of the screen and it becomes a very noticeable effect. And we're trying to make this more subtle.
When I first started prepping for the show, for me 3D, all I thought was it's all going to be about stuff getting thrown at us, coming out of camera. But where its real advantages in scenes like this where you have depth, it's like you can reach into the frame more than stuff coming out at you. And in this one here where we're lined up in the hallway, our hallway is maybe 8 feet long. It's going to seem like it's 20 feet long.
We're able to control all of the variables within 3D digitally now. We have fantastic little digital controls that we can control the interaxial and convergence and focus and zoom. All these things can be controlled really accurately now so that we can control them while we're shooting and make the pictures much more dynamic. When we were using film, it was a slower process. Everything was kind of lined up to prime lenses and it was very big and blocky.
Even in the choices of the color and the paint and the way these stripes are, sort of lends itself, I think, well to the fact that we are shooting a feature that's going to be a little bit different in 3D. So there's depth in it. It's really important on the set dressings to make sure that we have foreground and background.
What that gets you, as we noticed in test, is that it makes you feel like you're in the room with these characters rather than just watching them do something else. So as stuff is going on in a room with various creatures or scares, you're part of the action, you're part of the excitement, and you're in the room with these kids as they go through the story. It's very immersive, and I think it's an added element to help make this pop.
So this lends itself and throws itself into a whole other way that hopefully comes out in the 3D element of the feature film itself. So these things have been very much thought out in the show by our production designers.
So layers are really integral to the 3D process.
Absolutely, it really lends itself well. I mean, we're exploring old technology made new again, and it's, I think, much more exciting to have the elements thought out well in advance, and that's certainly what's been done.
And we're going to build a 20-foot hole set piece so that we can get really high and drop stuff into the hole, and that's where the 3D is going to come into effect a lot. Stuff coming down at us, stuff going away from us.
There's going to be those classic shots where things come out of the screen, but I think what's going to also be seen here is just the regular shooting of the picture. It's going to have dimension to it that is not going to hurt the eyes and is actually going to help the director draw attention where he wants it.
We would still need that one.
Yeah, but
In every shot and everything that we've done with this movie, we've tried to make sure that it would work on 2D as well. So if something does come out of the screen at you, it's something that would work organically to the story and to the script, that we don't have to break from the story for 30 seconds to go watch this fun 3D effect. It flows pretty naturally.